Imagine winding roads rising into the clouds, alpine meadows bursting with wildflowers, and the breathtaking sight of rugged peaks etched against a pure blue sky. This is Rocky Mountain National Park, a place where every mile tells a story and every turn unveils a new wonder. Today, we're exploring the top scenic drives that wind through this incredible park, offering travelers unforgettable views and close encounters with one of America's greatest natural treasures. So buckle up and let's hit the road. Let's begin with the most famous drive of all, Trail Ridge Road. Often called the Highway to the Sky, this route stretches 48 miles between Estes Park and Grand Lake, soaring to an elevation of over 12,000 feet. It's the highest continuous paved road in the United States, and every curve reveals a different masterpiece of nature. As you ascend, pine forests give way to subalpine firs, then vanish into the stark, windswept tundra above the tree line. On clear days, you'll see peaks stretching across the horizon, some reaching over 14,000 feet. And in summer, the roadside bursts into a riot of color as alpine wildflowers bloom in defiance of the harsh climate. But the road isn't just about views. It's a journey through ecosystems rarely accessible to ordinary drivers. Pullouts like Forest Canyon Overlook offer panoramic vistas of glacier-carved valleys and craggy ridgelines. You might spot elk grazing by the roadside or marmots sunning themselves on rocks. And if you're lucky, you'll catch glimpses of clouds rolling like ocean waves across the tundra. However, Trail Ridge Road is typically only open from late May to October due to snow and harsh weather. Even in summer, sudden storms can sweep in, transforming sunny skies into blinding sleet in minutes. So check conditions before you go, and be prepared for rapidly changing weather. Next, we turn onto Old Fall River Road, a journey into the park's past. This historic route was the park's first motor road, built between 1913 and 1920. It's a narrow gravel road that climbs nearly 3,000 feet in just 9 miles. Unlike modern highways, Old Fall River Road is one-way uphill, winding through deep forests and alongside roaring waterfalls. It's not for the faint of heart. Sharp turns, no guardrails, and steep drop-offs keep drivers focused. But the rewards are immense. You'll pass Chasm Falls, where water plunges into a rock-walled canyon, roaring and spraying mist into the air. The forest gradually opens into alpine meadows, revealing distant peaks glowing in the sunlight. At the top, you'll emerge at the Alpine Visitor Center, where Old Fall River Road meets Trail Ridge Road. Here, you're standing over 11,700 feet above sea level, with panoramic views stretching in every direction. For a completely different experience, Bear Lake Road offers a spectacular mix of scenery and easy access to iconic hiking trails. This 9-mile drive from the Beaver Meadows entrance winds through forests of ponderosa pine and aspen, especially magical in autumn when the leaves turn gold. The road leads to some of the park's most famous trailheads, including Bear Lake, Emerald Lake, and Alberta Falls. Bear Lake itself is a shimmering jewel surrounded by towering peaks. In the early morning, the surface is like glass, perfectly reflecting Hallett Peak and Flat Top Mountain. And whether you're a casual stroller or an avid hiker, trails from this road deliver some of the park's best scenery. Bear Lake Road is paved and accessible year-round, but it can be crowded during peak summer months. So arrive early or take the park shuttle to avoid parking hassles. Located south of Estes Park, this gravel road meanders through dense forests and alongside sparkling mountain streams. Wild Basin is a haven for solitude seekers and nature photographers alike. Trailheads along the road lead to enchanting spots like Calypso Cascades, where delicate waterfalls tumble over moss-covered rocks, and Uzel Falls, a dramatic 40-foot drop framed by towering spruce trees. The sounds of rushing water and the scent of pine make this area feel almost primeval. While Basin Road is typically open from late spring through early fall, depending on snow. While the road is rough in places, most passenger vehicles can handle it with care. On the park's west side lies Kaunich Valley, a broad, glacial valley shaped by the winding Colorado River. This drive begins in Grand Lake, Colorado's largest natural lake, a charming town with wooden boardwalks and mountain views. Heading north on Trail Ridge Road from Grand Lake, the road hugs the valley floor, offering views of meadows, forests, and the gentle curves of the Colorado River. In summer and autumn, elk and moose often graze in the marshes beside the road. Willow thickets glow yellow and orange in the fall, creating a patchwork of color. This side of the park receives fewer visitors, offering a sense of quiet that contrasts with the busy eastern entrances. You'll also find trailheads leading to less traveled destinations, including the Colorado River Trail and the historic Holtzworth Historic Site. Driving in Rocky Mountain National Park is an adventure, but it requires preparation. Always check road conditions before heading out, as snow, ice, or rock slides can close routes unexpectedly. Pack plenty of water, snacks, and warm layers, even in summer. And take your time, the roads are narrow and winding, and wildlife can appear around any curve. Pull over safely for photos rather than stopping in the road. And remember that high altitude can affect breathing and cause fatigue. Pace yourself and enjoy the journey. From soaring alpine highways to hidden gravel paths, the roads of Rocky Mountain National Park offer some of the most unforgettable drives in America. Each mile brings new vistas, vibrant wildlife, and moments of awe. So, whether you're seeking adventure, solitude, or simply the thrill of the open road, Rocky Mountain National Park has a drive for you. Thanks for joining us on this scenic journey. Don't forget to subscribe for more breathtaking tours of America's natural wonders. Until next time, keep exploring.